very few ingredients, and this is tasty, okay? So definitely try it. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's a thing now. I have a channel. I'm a vlogger. I'm a YouTuber, TikToker, I don't know, but I'm having a great time. So welcome. So some of you may already know that I have an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, which affects the thyroid. It also can cause hair loss. It causes something called hypothyroidism. It can give you aches and pains in your body, like extreme fatigue, and just many, many more symptoms that are horrific. Now, 5 years ago, I decided to change my lifestyle, the way I eat, the way I live. I have a stress-free lifestyle, mostly. I never call it this, but I'm actually gluten-free, I'm dairy-free, nut-free, soy-free, grain-free, nightshade-free. But I follow what is called an autoimmune protocol lifestyle. So I have a couple of days off, so I'm going to make a really, really quick and easy snack. A sweet snack, actually, because I don't have any refined sugar, but I can have some sweet snacks in moderation, although sometimes I have them more than in moderation. So we're going to make, I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of like chocolatey, coconutty, power bar things. And I love making these. I love making them because if I'm working and I can't reach a snack quickly, because I can't just run to any shop and just get something that I can eat. It's you know, it's near impossible. So I make these and I hold them in my bag. And if I feel like a little power boost or a little snack, I can go for these. So really, really quick, really, really simple. And these are the ingredients. So we have some organic carob powder. And this brand is Indigo Nutrition. We have some dates. These are soft dates, and they're already they're already pitted. Okay, they're soft, and there's no other ingredients in there. There's no sunflower oil. We don't do sunflower oil around here, darlings. But yeah, this is where the sweetness is going to come from. So we've got dates and also like that energy boost when we need them. Toasted coconut, which I love. Someone out there's blaring their music, and it's Lauryn Hill, my fave. So toasted coconut, again, no other ingredients. We don't do preservatives, additives. We don't do any of that, okay? So toasted coconut. I also have desiccated coconut as well. Again, just coconut in there, just because I like to be extra, darling. So we're gonna have extra coconut, okay? Coconut oil, which I have been soaking in some warm or hot water just to loosen it up a little bit, because we're going to use that to give us a little crunch at the end, okay? And then some Biona organic date syrup. Again, no other ingredients except dates or date syrup, okay? That's all we've got there. I have some coconut butter as well. Raw organic coconut butter, which is just coconut. But it's different to coconut oil. It's creamy, it's rich, it's really nice. But we're not going to use that for this because I've never used it in this before. So we're not going to start now. And then I have a lemon, which has been washed, and I'm going to, what do you call it? That kind of thing. And we're going to squeeze that in there. And last but not least, some pink Himalayan salt. That's in a black pepper jar. Don't judge me. Right, let's get started. So we're gonna put the dates in first. Oop. Well, that fell on the floor. We're gonna make quite a lot of this, so I mean, I don't know how much that is, but there's some dates in there, okay? You can see that. I've lost the top of this. Well, actually, I haven't lost the top. The whole thing broke and I got a replacement one, but it didn't come with a top, so I don't have a top thing. I tend to just do this. We're going to... Look at that, we chop it up finely, but we're gonna actually chop that up a bit more. But I'm just gonna add some water and the lemon juice to soften it up a little bit more. My washed lemon, because we're not cooking this. This is no-bake, okay? This is no-bake bars. But so you need to make sure you wash that lemon. Yeah. Sure, it's got wax and all sorts on it still, hasn't it? Let's be honest. So what I'm doing is just grating the rind, lemon rind. Is that what it's called? Lemon rind or rind? Someone's bloody speeding out there, aren't they? I'll tell you what, as I'm getting older, little things like that, oh, I've got a lot to say. This isn't really, oh, there you go. There you go. Give it some welly, babe. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. Whew. It's not easy. Sometimes they're easier, but this one's not that easy. But I grind that rind right down. Grind the rind. Grind the rind. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work. We're getting there though. Grind the rind. Once you've grinded the rind, cut that lemon because you're going to use the juice of it as well. Get as many of those pips out as possible. I do end up with some in there sometimes. And I'm like, oh, a little surprise. Yeah, I like a surprise. So yeah, I'm going to squeeze all of, oh, bloody hell, there's loads that have come out of there. Right, I'm going to have to get those out, aren't I? Bloody hell, thought I'd really got them out. That's a really pippy lemon. You really don't want too many of those in there, like, honestly. Far too many pips in here that have come out. So let me just try and get as many out as possible. Look at that, 2. Oh, gosh. I don't want to do that whole thing where you squeeze it through your hand. Right, let's hope that they're all gone out of this one. Nope, there's one. Nope, there's bloody 3. 4. Oh, calm down. This lemon's really pippy. Real pippy lemon, that one was. Pippy lemon stockings. Pippy lemon stockings? That is, if I was a dad, that would be a dad joke. Alrighty then. I'm going to add a little bit of, I know it sounds really odd, but I'm going to add some olive oil as well. Done that. Splash of olive oil. You won't taste it. I absolutely love olive oil. I like go through it like, girl, I need to be rich. The amount of olive oil I use. Now we're starting to get like a stickier, see? Actually, I should have made more. It's not really much here, is there? It's going to be eating in no time. Should we just add all of the dates? Just let's add the whole pack. Let's add all of them. What do you think? Shall we? Yeah. No, not all of them, but we'll add some more. We'll just leave a handful. Right, we've added more because we want more. Nice. Oh, this is going to taste banging. Can you see the consistency so far? It's like that. We're probably going to need to add a little bit of water, or you can add like some coconut milk with no preservatives, babes. Yeah. But I think because I don't... Oh, I've got some coconut milk. We're going to add a little bit. Right. I've opened our toasted coconut. Let's try a bit. Oh. Well, that's lost in the abyss. Where's that gone? Oh, well. It's just me eating this, okay? And if anyone else has any, I will say I took one out and then something fell down my top, tried to look for it, couldn't find it, gave up. I'll let them know the full story. So I'm just going to put loads of this in here. I never measure things. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a whole load of that in there. A whole load of that. I'll show you how much I've done. If we are measuring, it's called a whole load, all right? A whole load. Oh, I put the olive oil, and I actually have coconut oil. I normally just put the coconut oil for the crunch at the end, but let's add a little bit. Coconut oil. Just add some coconut oil. All right, I'm just gonna add my little Himalayan salt in there as well. Let's get some of this in there as well. I don't know why, it just makes it so much better. And we'll also use that for the top as well, for the little crunchy bit. In there. Quite a lot. Probably doesn't make sense adding two different things, but adds to the texture. Okay, so now we're going to take our carob powder and we're just going to add some of that. I don't know how much. So we added some of our carob powder. That's going to, the more you add, the more it's going to, I guess, add to the chocolatey flavour. To me, it tastes like chocolate. I haven't had chocolate in years, so I don't know. But to me, it tastes like chocolate. So this is what the stuff looks like inside at the minute. Whole load of carob powder. The desiccated, or whatever you call it, coconut. The toasted coconut. We got it all in there, girls. Add some water just to... Oh, no, I've got coconut milk. I've got a little bit of coconut milk. You see, when you don't measure things, you just forget. Like, so I made something yesterday. What was it? I can't remember. But I used coconut milk, and like, coconut milk doesn't last very long. This is the one from the tin. It doesn't have any preservatives or anything. It's literally just coconut milk and water. Coconut meat and water. But it's great, so it's going to add some of that to this. This has been in the fridge, so it's like, some of it's gone hard. Probably no more than that. I don't know. Alrighty then, it seems like everything we need is in here. We're gonna give that a final mix. It might not be the final mix, but that's what I'm saying for now. So let's go with that. And I'm just gonna scrape down the sides as well. Yeah, it's smelling good. So I've added quite a lot of lemon, and you know, I added the milk and stuff, the coconut milk. So this is the kind of consistency we have at the moment, but I want it to be a little less wet. So I'm going to add a bit more carob powder for that chocolatey taste, and a bit more coconut. That bit more was a lot. Hold on. That's actually a lot more, isn't it? So we're adding loads more. But who measures around here? Oh, not us. Let's go again for one final blend. So I'm going to put the mixture in this like rubber cake pan. Oh, it's heavy. When I first made this up, the first time I made it, I made them into balls and rolled them in the carob afterwards. And it was great. But then I decided to try something different. Probably needed more mixture for this, because this thing is really quite big, isn't it? That's all right, we'll be okay. So what I'm doing at the moment is just spreading it around the cake pan. evenly spread it around the cake pan. Okay, so now that is spread around the pan pretty evenly. And now what I'm going to do to give it that extra crunch is take my coconut oil. I'm going to pour that into a bowl. Not too much. This is going to be my topping, I guess. I'm going to take my date syrup. I'm going to squirt. We don't want too much of that in there. I put quite a lot actually, but we probably don't want that much. Date syrup in there. Cinnamon doesn't want to be opened. Cinnamon. Let's add a bit of cinnamon in that. You can also add some vanilla extract to that as well, but I don't think I have any. I'm going to add some more Himalayan salt. Quite a lot that was, you saw that. And then some more organic carob powder. Oh. So that should taste pretty good. Should taste pretty good. We're gonna just give it a nice little whirl there. Look at me using cooking terms. Give that a whirl. The carob doesn't really fully, like you can see lumps of carob. I'm sure there's a way of sorting that. Maybe cooking it, actually cooking this bit on in the pan. Probably just like warming it all up together would help. But now what I'm gonna do is take this and I'm going to pour this liquid. Let's taste it. So add a bit more. I'm somebody that likes to taste as I go along what I'm making, so you know what it's going to taste like. So I suggest you do the same thing. I actually just added a bit more date syrup to it because it needed a little bit more flavour. It was a little bit bitter actually. That's good. Remember, it's just me eating this. So it's my consistency, but once that sets, it's not going to be liquidy, okay? So I'm going to pour that all over the top. Actually, as I said, it doesn't mix in very well. Just spread it around. Spread it over. Just to spread out some of that carob that is gooped up. This is much better than having a Snickers, babes. Or what else? You know, something with all these artificial flavorings and ingredients. Just spreading that. This will be, the colour of this will be changed, by the way, once it goes in the fridge. Let's sprinkle some desiccated coconut on top. I used to love a Bounty bar. And this is my version of a Bounty bar. Okay, so you've seen what that looks like. That is going to go into the freezer. Not for very long. I don't know how long. I'll tell you when I've taken it out. It's going to go into the freezer to set. And then we're going to have a very tasty snack. Okay, so here we are. This is the finished treat. I actually said this would change colour, but I think because I added the carob, it didn't. Normally it like, you know, this hard topping, I guess, normally changes its colour a bit. So what I tend to do is just cut them into bars, but obviously you can cut them into squares or whatever you like. If I'm travelling, I take these with me on planes, but I'll just cut them along into bars like that, and then I'll probably do another one across there like that. Absolutely delicious. And it has a little crunch, and also the Himalayan salt that I put in there, it just cuts through that like sweetness, so it's not too sweet. It's good. Give it a go. Tastes really, really naughty. I'm only gonna have that. That's quite a lot really, isn't it? Enjoy. Oh, if you like this video, like, comment and subscribe. Ding ding, or whatever it is. Down there. Bye. So it's more set now. This is what it looks like. So it's like a... Is that clear? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here's the top. Crispy.